Hello, people of Earth. So we are here tonight. We're going to talk about the film Cult of Chucky from 2017, a franchise I know very little about, but one that I want to talk about, mainly because I know it is so important to one of my most favorite people on YouTube, and that is Mayan at Cinderella underscore. Queen Mayan to many people. She's been so supportive, particularly to me, from when I started my channel, when I had literally nobody watching and nobody subscribing. She was really cool and really supportive right up to the present day. Just the kindest, most supportive person I knew. If we were going to talk about something that I wanted to learn about, she was the person to go to. She has an amazing Chucky collection, a love of the franchise, and hopefully she'll be able to talk me through some of the things that I don't know about it, because really, when it comes to Chucky, I've seen the first film, Child's Play film. I've recently watched JT's horror discussions channel. He had Alex Vincent on, who's all grown up now. I listened to a podcast recently, actually, of with Devon Sawa, who's in the new series, and he made the series, the new Chucky series, sound really interesting. But the one we've chosen is one that's available on Netflix, Cult of Chuckle. Oh my word, Chuckle Brothers. The Cult of Chucky from 2017. It's an hour and a half. It's on, like I say, it's on Netflix at the moment. I started watching this a while ago, and I didn't finish it, and I just thought, well, I'm gonna watch it now and see how it goes. I think this is like darker in tone. I think I've seen the first one, and I may have seen. Is there one called Son of Chucky? Or there's the one with the Scottish actor whose name escapes me, who was the plays the little emo kind of son. And this is where I get confused, because I've seen bits of it here and there of different ones. I've seen the second one, I think. I don't remember it very much. The first one I watched quite recently again, so I'm up to date with that one. But yeah, it's hopefully we'll be able to just kind of fill in and find out a little bit more about it as we go. This is the franchise from Don Mancini. I always want to say Mancini, as a football manager used to call a football player called Roberto Mancini. I think it's Mancini, who is like the brains of this. The TV series is actually just called Chucky, isn't it? I think it might be Seed of Chucky, the one that I've seen relatively recently, with Glenn and Glenda, the kind of the reference to Ed Wood that's in it. That it didn't seem to get very good feedback, but I actually really enjoyed that. Billy Boyd, that was who was in it, and it's kind of a behind the scenes in Hollywood kind of feel to it. John Waters was in it. Anna from S Club 7 was in it. Okay. I'm just having a quick look through that one. So yeah, I have seen that one. That's from 2004, whereas this is from 2017. So it's quite a few years later. It's crazy to think that this has been kind of spawned from that one film. I think I saw the remake. I think they did a remake. Was that controversial within Chucky circles, the remake? Because it was mainly not linked to the ones that were kind of the Don Mancini ones. So I'm really interested to kind of get into this film and have a good look through it and a good talk through it. But I just really wanted to say, like, check out Mayan's channel. She's won Horror YouTuber of the Month before, and she's just a really, really cool person who has lots of cool unboxing and interesting gifts and things that she opens up, and her short videos are really cool as well. So check those out. And yeah, so today we are going to start the movie pretty much as soon as possible. If there's anybody watching who's in the comments, if there's anybody watching who has some sort of affinity to the Chucky franchise, the Child's Play franchise, let me know, like, what are the ones to seek out. Should I just watch them all in order? That's usually not how my brain works, but should I just watch them all in order? Are there some that's better than others, some that are completely skippable? The series sounds really interesting. I was listening to the interview with Devon Sawa on yesterday on my drive. He was on Michael Rosenbaum's podcast, and he was talking about how much he loved being in the Chucky TV series. It looks like they're doing some kind of creative and interesting things with that. I think they're in maybe third or fourth series of that season of that. So that sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to to kind of diving into that. Can I just miss out the rest of the films and just go straight to the series? I don't think it'll take a lot for me to just get into it. I heard that Devon Sawa is like different characters in each of the different series, so that sounds quite interesting as well. And Mayanne will be with us in a moment. She's just setting up. That's awesome. That's okay. I'm just rambling about and trying to find out as much info as I can about Child's Play before we start the film. So yeah, it's interesting if there's going to be some sort of background one. Like somebody said to me, maybe there's going to be one that's about, like, is he called Charles Lee Ray? There's going to be one about that's like kind of his background before he did all the voodoo stuff and became or inhabited the doll. Yeah, so some of the merchant, I mean, it is such a merchandisable franchise, isn't it? There's so much cool stuff that I've seen people have. So I'm kind of interested in how that side of things, you know, where because it's not like, so the things I get are mainly like figures, but there's like more than just Chucky figures. There's like, obviously, because he is essentially a doll to start with, there's sort of like there's bobbleheads and all kinds of things, and it seems to be that they've gone quite creative merchandise wise. Hey Echo, how you doing? Hello, mate. So yeah, that's where we are with it. I know it's a bit of a strange one to jump into, but I thought whichever one I jump into in the series is going to be one that I don't know much about. This is the franchise I know probably the least about when it comes to like horror franchises. I often wonder why that is, whether I was steered away from it because there was a massive upswell of concern about these films. There was a terrible death of a young child, and I won't go into the detail because it's just really super sad in Liverpool. And you know, when people can't explain things, they have to put blame onto something, and it was this franchise. So whether I was steered clear from it or whether it was only like the bad kids who watched it, but actually from watching it myself, it doesn't stand out as a particularly gruesome or scary franchise of films from what I've seen compared to any others. But it's kind of interesting to see. I mean, those people, Michael will probably know because, hey Michael, how you doing? You know, how this franchise was perceived in Britain, maybe compared to other countries, is maybe an interesting conversation for another time. So yeah, I believe there's been 24 episodes of the new series, which started in 2021, and it's been really, really popular, like critical acclaim. So I'm interested in what they're doing different, because obviously some of these films that I've been looking through, sort of the reviews are not so good. But maybe the fans have just loved them throughout. Maybe it does suit itself to a television series. You know, I remember Bride of Chucky coming out, and I like the idea of Jennifer Tilly. Okay. So yeah. So if the Seed of Chucky is the worst. Okay. So yeah. Maybe I think what I liked about it was like the campy elements of it. Maybe that's what put me off this one. Then when I started watching it seemed really grey. But I don't know whether that's just because he's like in some sort of sanitarium, and that's the sort of the background of it. I didn't give this enough time, Call of Chucky, so I thought, well, I'll make myself watch it tonight. So this one, the sort of the background of it is that Chucky returns to terrorize his human victim, Nica. Let's see. Meanwhile, the killer doll has some scores to settle with his old enemies with the help of his former wife. Right. Okay. I'm not going to go through the whole plot because I kind of want to have a little bit of a surprise. But yeah, this one IMDb wise has got like a 5.3. Not that you can read a massive amount into things like that, but the series in comparison, the series has got 7.3, and it this one is written by Don Mancini, not Roberto Mancini. So yeah, he's got some. There's a lot there for me to go through, and maybe that's what's put me off as well, is the sheer volume of it all. But yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of having a watch of this and seeing what's going on. So guys, I think what I'll do is while we're just waiting for Mayanne's just setting up, which is totally cool, we'll start the movie and she can just join us as we're going and just tell me where I'm going wrong. Tell me what I've got wrong with what I'm not understanding about this franchise. So let me get it loaded up. So like I say, in the UK, it's on Netflix. I don't know if it's on anything else. I couldn't find it on Tubi, which I use as my I always, like I use it with the VPN so I can see what they've got in the US, and because obviously it's a US service, isn't it? I didn't see any on there. I could see a few on that I had to pay for on Prime, but actually nothing on the nothing on the free service, and some of them were just not available anywhere unless I bought them in physical media. So let's see. Oh, just before we get started, where we're up to. So Cult is better than any 793. Really should be still fun. Bit of a mess towards the end. Oh, okay. Right. Well, that's promising. That's promising. Like I say, I'll give it a go. Maybe it was like a backstory kind of bit that was the grey bit at the beginning. I just thought, oh, this looks like it's going to be just wandering around in straitjackets, and I was going to be a bit ho-hum. So, guys, if you're watching along with us, I'll start the countdown, and as soon as you see click play, click play. Boom. Oh, we've got the big guns are out here. Not used to films like that have massive Universal logos at the beginning. Not like Demon Cop or things like that. So I have just pressed play. We've just got literally just had the Universal logo, and it's saying traffic noise and Universal presents. And as if by magic, here's May. Hi, May.
Hi.
It's so awesome to see you. It's so awesome.
Oh my God. Hi. I was trying to set up on my computer and it was not working. So I'm having like all kinds of difficulties going on right now.
No worries.
I was trying to...
It's usually me that has the technical problems, so at least it makes a change.
I was trying to set up. How are you?
I'm really good. It's great to see you. It's probably been like a year since we started chatting to each other, so like it's pretty. It's gone so quick. It's amazing.
Yeah, it has.
So
did you started yours?
Yeah, I'm literally. Let
me see.
Ooh, it doesn't tell me on Netflix how far I'm in, but I'm that they are like maybe like a minute in.
Okay, yeah, I'm exactly in 1 minute in. Go on.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we're in the same place.
Yeah.
So so these two people who I don't know are sat having a meal.
Okay, so this is Andy.
Oh, okay. This is the guy.
Andy is the kid that received the Chucky doll in the first movie.
Right. Yeah, that's the guy that JT interviewed.
Yes, Alex Vincent. yes, that's him. I cannot see the chat, by the way, just if anybody's down there. I'm sorry. Hi, hello.
Well, we've got Echo, we've got Michael Myers, we've got quite a lot of people.
I don't know if you can see it. Hi, Echo. Hi, Michael Myers.
But yeah, so this I got the impression that Alex Vincent has kind of come back to the franchise, is happier to be involved in it, and maybe he wasn't at one point.
Yes, well, he was in the first and second, and then for the third one, they casted a different person, which he did a good job. I mean, I like him as Andy, but I'm glad that Alex is back. He went back into the show, into the series.
He's in the show too. Okay, I know Devon Sawa's in the show.
Yes, he's in all seasons of the series, and he is also in Cult. And he is in Curse. No, he's not in Curse. Is he in Curse? I can't remember if he's in Curse. I don't think so.
Right. Wow. So he's back in the family then.
Yes.
Oh,
but definitely good. Yes. Cult, and I know for sure in the show.
So I've been telling people that you have a lot of Chucky merchandise and items and things like that.
I do. Like, I don't know if you can see it there. Some of my Chucky.
I'll see if I can put it on. I'm not very good at switching things around, but if I do it solo, there we go. There we go. Oh,
some of the
wow.
Chucky things are over there.
And that Cult of Chucky clapperboard there as well.
Yes, because we're watching.
How strange. Oh, that's so cool.
Thank you.
I feel like if I really get into this, then maybe I'll have to add something to my shelf, even though I have scaled down my collection.
You should. I mean, Chucky, it's funny because I collect him. I collect a lot of Chucky things because he was the first horror villain I've ever met. Child's Play 3 was the first movie I've ever watched in the horror genre.
Oh, the genre,
it used to scare me to death. Like, I was really scared. And so my brother used to tease me with the doll, like running after me and all of that. And I was just too scared. And it wasn't until like a couple of years maybe in that I started like liking him and collecting him and letting him be in my house. Because before, no, I couldn't. It was too much.
That's so funny that now you have all those things around you and he's like he's your guy now.
I know, and some of them talk, like the popcorn bucket talk, that one talks.
Oh, I saw one of those on one of your short videos and it scared the hell out of me. I was like, oh my word.
I keep him off because otherwise they will start like talking and it's kind of scary because it's out of nowhere.
Well, the part that we're looking at right now, like Chucky's literally just a head with a big chunk out of him. So like you've got a fully formed. Oh, that's the one that scared me in your video. That's the guy. Yeah, I need to full screen this one. Hang on, let me. There he is. Oh my.
Hey,
word.
Chucky. Hey, Chucky.
Oh my days.
Yeah, so keep him off because he will definitely go off and start saying things.
I bet. Oh, we've got some more people in the chat as well, Joy. That's awesome. So, Jeff's here, 101 Bronson.
Hi, Jeff.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Michael Myers saying
one day.
you're definitely a Chucky fan. Yeah, I've got the right person for the job. Mike's here, Real Fifth Beetle. Awesome.
Hi,
Good to see you, Mike.
Hello, everyone.
That's awesome.
I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not used to doing this.
I really appreciate you doing this because it took me a while for doing things where like I was mainly audio based for a while. If you remember when I started, So and in a way, I wish I hadn't because like the one that people listen to the most was the one where it was like audio, and I had the video and I deleted it.
Oh wow!
so it's gone. It's funny, really. I guess that proves that I really do have a face for radio.
No. I'm sure your mother and your wife love you.
And that's all that matters. That's all.
No. You do great. I remember when I first went into your channel, and it was really nice. Like there's a reason why I stayed and continue coming back.
Oh, bless you.
You do great.
Bless you. So Michael Myers is saying he's got one humble Chucky doll in his yellow box. Feels like an amateur compared to you.
Oh my Chucky, that was my Christmas gift.
Oh, and there's a NECA one as well. There's an ultimate Chucky figure that Jeff's got. Oh, you guys are all Chucky experts.
I have him up there. I have him up there. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah. Do you want me to full screen him? Let's do this.
He's right up there.
So at the moment we've only got the credits anyway, so we're good. Oh yeah, there's the NECA one in the middle.
Right now I'm on the credits as well. So they're showing everything that happened in Curse of Chucky, which is when they introduced us to Nica. Nica is Brad Dourif's daughter.
Oh, okay. So she was over in Manchester with him last year for the Love of Horror convention, and I wondered why she had like a separate stand. So obviously she's an actress as well. And
yes, so she got it. We got introduced to her in this in Curse, which is the movie before this one, and then she's in the TV show as well. She's in all the seasons of the TV show. Right. Yes.
So could I go? Do you think I could go straight into the TV series and I'd be okay? So, like I wouldn't have to watch every movie.
So they literally go in order. They go in order from Chucky, Child's Play. No. They go in order from Child's Play 1, 2, 3 to, Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky.
Right, so they're all in chronological. Yeah.
Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, and then it goes into the TV series. It goes from there. It goes.
Right. Because part of me is kind of tempted to get, because I can't remember the last time I actually sat and watched a TV show. Part of me is kind of wanting to just skip past some of the movies I've not seen and go straight to the TV show.
I mean, you could, but they do. Everything kind of ties back. Like they do mention, they go into his Charles Lee Ray's history. They but can you put them in the room? They show Glenn and Glenda. They show obviously Tiffany. So they kind of like go back. They show Nica, which was in Curse, and they also show how before Nica was born, when her mom was pregnant with her. So
so there's a lot there. There's a lot of lore.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but if if you would like to get every reference once they show it, then it will,
I think you're right. I think I need to. So, the Chucky Eye Talks, too much effort to get him out of the box, Michael's saying. And and Larry's here. Awesome. How's it going?
Hi, Larry
in the house.
Hi.
Everyone's saying.
I cannot see the chat, guys. I'm sorry.
Someone's asking.
On my computer, so I was able to see, but then I have to do it on my phone.
It's okay. Michael's asking, have you got any Michael Myers in merchandise there as well?
I do. I actually do.
There he is. I'll have to full screen this for Michael. Hold on. I'm getting good at this. I'm getting better. Right. Oh, there he is. It looks like he's thinking deeply there as well.
He's thinking very deeply. And I have that signed autograph with Nick Castle's name on it. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. I have a little bit of everything, a little bit of everybody.
So a lot of people seem to have a lot of Michael Myers merchandise, a lot of people who watch our videos and have really cool channels, and also a lot of Child's Play things as well. So cool. And Al's here as well. Al Lacard himself.
Hi, Al.
What's going on? The man himself.
Is in the house.
That's in the house.
One day I'm gonna get good at this, because I feel like I need to maybe sometime try to go live or try to, I don't know, show off the collection. I don't know. I feel like I'm not good at it, but I will try.
Who is? I'm sure. I think is the key thing is just as long as you're having fun with it, I think, and not worrying too much about the other side. By the way, it's been noticed the knife in your hair has been noticed.
It was Chucky, yours truly.
He did it.
He said playtime's over. He keeps talking. I'm gonna tell.
He's threatening you, man.
Yeah, he's threatening me because he said, "Don't you dare tell them that I did that."
Oh man. I might not start with that one for my display. Yeah, they're saying you're not the horror queen for nothing.
There you go, Larry be knowing.
And everyone's saying what a great collection you've got. So the part we're in now, this is Micah.
It's Nica. So she
Nica,
is.
Sorry, I got.
Yes. She is in a how do you call that? Where
like a sanitarium.
Yes, because she was they think she murdered her family when in fact it was Chucky. So she was blamed of murdering her entire family, her niece, her sister, her husband, the babysitter, the cops that came in.
Yeah.
So
very similar to the first one, then the idea behind the first one
that Curse. This happens in Curse, yeah.
Oh, so it's kind of similar to how Vincent's character was kind of, being blamed for everything in the right back.
Yeah.
At the start. Okay.
So in this one is Nica, yeah.
He's good. He's good in that first film, though. Like for a little kid, he's
really good. When I tell you that that movie gave me nightmares for a year. It wasn't until I was a grown adult that I decided to be like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it. And one day, under my covers, I decided I wanted to play. So I watched Child's Play 1, then 2, then 3, and then it kept going. So yeah.
A lot of people, I think you're inspiring them to have to boost their memorabilia collection. I like I've done in a few of my videos. You know, I scaled down all my DVDs, all my Blu-rays, all my VHS, and all my figures as well. I sold every Star Wars figure that I had. And I did that for a reason, but I have, since I've started doing the channel, been building things back up a little bit, tiny bit at a time. But
one thing at a time,
yeah. I think maybe I need to get some sort of Chucky memorabilia just to remind me of you, just to kind of honor you, and then I'll keep it behind me when I'm doing my videos.
Exactly.
So you've got a question here. Did you go to any of the Chucky houses at Halloween Horror Nights last year? I guess, is that Universal?
Yeah, no, because when we went to Orlando, it was like right when it was about to start. And I went to Universal for my birthday, and it hadn't quite started, so I couldn't go to the houses. But I seen Al's video on it, and I know that was one of his least favorite. But still, I think it's fun just going in and seeing all the Chuckies and the animatronics and all of that. So
that's it. I think I definitely like to see things like that. We don't really have anything like that over here, and it's highly unlikely I'll get to go and see it in the US, but it does sound very cool.
I keep telling you need to make a trip over here. We're here, you got people everywhere. You got family in New York, you got family in everywhere.
That would be awesome, man. That would be so good. Do you know what the problem is? What the first step is, I think I'll get monetized, and then I'll make so much money it'll pay for these trips, and then that'll be. Now, the only problem with that is that'll never happen.
It's going to happen. The only thing you need is what? Watch hours, right?
Yeah. Probably like another couple of thousand watch hours, yeah.
I know. That's because me too. I'm like, yeah, there's no way I can get watch hours. Because one, I don't even do lives, and two, I don't even put on that much content because it's hard. It's difficult for me. I have two little kids.
I'll be honest.
It's so difficult.
It's probably more realistic that I make enough money to pay for YouTube Premium than it is to come to the US, I think. And that I'd be happy with that. That would be awesome. Like, I have no ambitions other than to talk to people I like about things that I can either learn about or things that I enjoy. And just kind of also try and promote other people who I really like their work. Yeah. So that's the aim. And to be honest, that's happening. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the other things.
Yeah,
so
like you said before, it's all about having fun.
Exactly. So a lot of people are saying Child's Play 2 and 3 are either their favorites or the ones they've seen the most. Hey, Hatchet Boys.
Hey, T-Rich.
Yeah, a lot of people saying 3.
3 is actually whoa, what is happening on my TV? So 3 is the shirt I'm wearing, because 3 is the first one that I ever saw, and like I said, it really scared me. Like, have you seen 3 or no? I
don't think so. I've definitely seen. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I've seen 1. I've seen 1 and 2. I've seen what's the one with Glenn and Glenda?
That's Seed of Chucky.
Seed. I've seen that one.
Okay.
And I've seen half of this.
Okay.
And I think that's it. I think.
Okay, yeah. Well, 3 it's my favorite just because it was the first one I saw, and the opening scene it will forever be in my head. Yeah. I remember it shows Chucky being like built or something like that, and like you see like the blood going through his body. It's just that's it's icky.
yeah. I think I would have remembered that then.
No, yeah, that is like, yeah, that one I remember that part. I was like, oh my god, what are we watching? I had never seen any horror movies. I was sheltered from all of that, and I saw that at my mom's friend's house where her kids wanted to watch a movie, and that's the movie they put on. So I watched it. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what horror was.
Yeah,
I knew what nightmares were after that, though.
I was kept away from stuff when I was younger, and I'd hear kids talking about things, and like I'd kind of build them up more in my mind because I didn't see them. And it was only after I studied film and literally studied all the films I was supposed to study when I went back, and then I started like a horror journey. And my horror journey pretty much started from like, almost like silent films up to. So I'm probably up to about the 2000s now.
Oh my goodness! All right.
It took a while though.
My introduction to horror was straight up Chucky, and it was bad. That's why I never really watched. I never watched horror after that because it was too much for me. Because I remember I was at my aunt's house, and then I saw Pet Sematary. Oh man, the original. Oh
yeah, I watched that recently. It upset me. It upsets me. Anything with animals upsets me.
Yes,
you know me.
And then with the little kid, I was like, oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, the kids run into the truck and yeah.
So that was bad. So after that, I was like, nope, I am not a horror person. I am not. I am not. So yeah.
So I got a few comments here. Universal seems proud of Chucky. They have a Chucky room at their studios. But it does, like Paramount doesn't really have much Jason stuff. That's interesting.
Right? Yeah, that's true. Oh, Chucky is all over the place. I mean, he's the big money maker. I remember when the popcorn bucket came out, everybody was after it. Like, I had to have it. I had to have it so bad that I got two.
That's becoming a thing over here now as well with popcorn buckets. It wasn't only recently. Yeah, like drinks bottles and drinks like cartons and popcorn buckets because it wasn't really a thing. But I think we had one for Barbie, and that became quite popular over here. So it's not quite recent.
We do. I think we started, if I'm not mistaken, everything started here with the Scream one, which is the one that I have up there. I have the Scream popcorn bucket, the cup, and the plush the Cinemark was selling. And I think that's when the whole big, shebang with all of that started, because after that, everything is a popcorn bucket.
Like, it's such a great marketing idea. It just makes so much sense.
They have it for every movie now.
Because you make it into an event. It becomes an event rather than just like you got to try and get people into the cinema now a lot more than. I mean, horror is one of the few things where people will go and watch something that isn't like a big franchise movie. They'll go and watch a horror film, yeah, I think the getting something different and unique because you went is a great idea.
Exactly. Yeah, they're the hot commodity.
Oh, for sure. So we've got so many comments coming in. I'm more interested in learning from you, but everybody's so cool. So let's see. A lot of people are putting theirs in order. Hatchet Boys, we've got 88. Charles Play 88, then 2, 3, Bride, Curse, Cult, then Seed,
and the remake.
Yeah, well, this is one of the questions, which was I was going to ask you about that as well. Oh, we've got Hector Rodriguez in the chat as well. My favorite horror YouTuber. It says Mayan, my favorite horror YouTuber.
Oh, who is it? I'm sorry, I can't see.
Hector.
Oh, Hector. Hi, Hector.
That's nice. That's lovely. Yeah, so I was saying thoughts on the remake with Aubrey Plaza, because I think I've seen the remake. Is it not connected to anything to do with the?
No, even the background of Chucky is different. I like the remake. I just don't like the way Chucky looks. It's kind of different and weird.
Okay.
Like they could have done better with that, but yeah, no, I think it's totally separate.
Did they try and update it then and make it look kind of more modern looking? Or
yeah, that's what they did. I like the movie though. I like the concept.
I can't remember much about it. I think I've seen it. Oh, so is this Jennifer Tilly now arriving in the film? It is, isn't it?
Not at that part. I'm where they're still at the table. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think you're a little bit ahead of me.
Okay. Oh, when you
Okay, so hold on. Let me see. You said Jennifer Tilly arrived?
Yeah, she's just. I think it is. I mean, she looks different to how I remember her. She's got like blonde hair.
I wasn't paying attention. Am I?
Oh yeah, because the ladies just the girls just said you look like Jennifer Tilly, and she says, I get that a lot.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm the part where Jennifer Tilly is there.
Okay.
Oh, she's gorgeous. I love Jennifer Tilly.
Man, that film. Have you ever seen the film Bound?
Bound? No. It's
Gina Gershon and Jennifer Tilly. It's the Wachowski brothers, sisters, who did Matrix. Oh, that is a that's a get you hot under the collar, that film. Really.
I have to add it to my watch list.
I think a lot of people enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to add it to my watch list.
Yeah.
Never seen it. I mean, I love her. Like, she's in all the Chucky, most of the Chucky movies, starting from Bride. But perfect casting.
she's very cool, isn't she? She like they were saying that like for the series, I was listening to the interview with Devon Sawa yesterday, and he was saying that she plays it very big and over the top. So
Exactly
his characters are very grounded to balance that out.
But Devon Sawa is in every season playing different characters. Did you know that?
Yeah, he said that, and that made me really interested in watching it.
It's perfect because at the beginning I didn't even know it was him. I didn't recognize him. I'm looking.
No, he's changed a lot, man. He's like hench now.
Yeah, the first season I'm like, okay, well, he was playing two characters. He was playing twin brothers, and so I'm watching, and I had no idea it was him until like maybe, I don't know, 2 episodes in or something. I was like, wait a minute, that's Devon Sawa. But he plays he plays 2 different characters there. Then in season 2 he plays another character, and in 3 he plays like another 2 characters. It's a lot of different characters, but he does it really good.
It's perfect. I'm interested because I mean, I when I was in my teens, maybe I think when Idle Hands came out, I really enjoyed that film, and he was great in that. And obviously, it was when you were a teenage boy and you just because Alba's in a film, you're like, I'll watch that.
Yes.
But teenage boys are so easily led.
Oh yeah.
So, but actually,
I remember when he was younger. Oh my god, he was so hot.
Well, he was. I was gonna say like it was him and Jonathan Taylor Thomas were the 2 heartthrobs, weren't they?
Yes, JTT and Andrew Keegan. Oh my god, I used to love.
That's the guy from 10 Things I Hate About You, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I love him. That was my crush. So those 3 guys is like.
I didn't like that. I didn't like his character, but I guess I wasn't supposed to like his character. In I was like, rooting. My wife's favorite film is 10 Things I Hate About You, and so I've seen it a lot. But I think I saw it at the cinema when it came out as well, and
oh wow!
I remember thinking, I really thought how magnetic Heath Ledger was in that film. But like, was it John? I always get his name wrong. JGS. No, not JGS. JGL. John Levitt. I always get his John Gordon Joseph.
Joseph Levitt.
I always get it wrong, but yeah, he was like
Levitt Gordon.
Right. Okay. Is that right?
I think so. Joseph Levitt Gordon. Yeah.
He was nice in it. I was rooting for him because he was the little guy. But they were all. That's a good film. But Andrew Keegan was in that. He was a dick in that film, but I guess he was an attractive.
Yeah. Oh, I used to have the biggest crush on him.
So Chucky, Child's Play 3 was there was it got a lot of bad press in the UK.
Why?
Yeah. Well, I think I'm not sure if it was around this time, but there was a murder, and it was kind of linked to the films by the press. It was just stirred up. It's very similar to the Video Nasty thing, but I think it was just. I think I said this earlier on when I started. It was just kind of when people want to attach blame to something because they're afraid of the fact that it just happened for no reason. Like it just happened. So yeah, it's quite sad. So yeah, that was. Mikey. So there was a film called Mikey that was banned. It's still banned apparently in the UK.
Never heard of it.
That was around the time. I don't know that one either. And some people are saying they've not seen the remake of Child's Play. Jeff was saying he's not seen it.
The remake is good. It's a good story. It's just like I said, the only thing that bothers me is just that Chucky looks so different. Like over here in Cult, he looks different as well, but it's not as much.
He's smoother, isn't he? He's really smooth. Yeah.
And this one is very like he got some surgery or something.
Yeah, he's had everything tightened.
He got some Botox or something.
I was gonna say, because it's all quite saturated as well. Like everything's quite
the colors.
Yeah.
The colors.
Oh man, so many people.
Like I said, that's the only thing that bothers me. The way that he looks in the new one is just in the remake is just a little weird.
Yeah. Do you know what? I think I remember the first one being on terrestrial TV in the UK as well, like on ITV. I remember that. It was like say, you know, people of my age, you're relying on 4 terrestrial TV channels to pick up these films for you to be able to watch it. Because no one's going to take me to the cinema as like a little kid to go and watch.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting lots of compliments for your collection.
Huh?
You get lots of compliments for the collection.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm
sorry I cannot see the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get better at this. I promise. I have no idea who's on the chat and what's happening in the chat, but yeah.
So it turns out like getting the popcorn buckets can actually be a good little. You're getting a bit of memorabilia, but they're not super expensive.
No, and no. What was it like? I can't remember. Maybe $40. I can't remember.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, popcorn's expensive in the cinema anyway, isn't it? So.
Well, yeah. Now everything is like about $35. Like all the popcorn buckets that you get like at the movies, it's like $35 around there.
Oh wow. I suppose, like say the collectibles, and I guess people are selling them on as well. I bet they'll go on eBay.
Oh my god, yeah, the resellers. I can do those.
Hey, Bud Files, good to see you.
Hello.
So those Chuckies are definitely talking on their own. Yeah, saying that Michael Myers saying, I think people are concerned about your Chuckies just randomly talking on their own.
Yeah, actually, the other one too. He talks, but I can't. Let me see. This.
Yeah, I like to be hooked. Yeah. Oh my days.
I keep them on.
Al's saying he liked the remake as well.
Okay, good. Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, as you know, do steer clear of them. But yeah, I think from what I remember of it, it just kind of washed over me, and it was okay. You know, like I didn't.
Yeah.
Criterion Collection are releasing Bound in the US soon. So I was just saying, oh, and of course, yes, she's known for playing poker, isn't she, Jennifer Tilly? She's a big poker player. So a lot of people saying that Aubrey Plaza, they're a fan of Jeff saying a fan of Aubrey Plaza.
Yes,
but replacing Brad Dourif was a big surprise or shock, I guess, for some people.
Yeah. Give me one moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Just 1 second.
So Al went to So Al, you're telling me you went to see the cinema to see Idle Hands because of Jessica Alba. Yeah, it's actually a good film. I wouldn't mind. I haven't seen it for so long. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. It's got Eldon Hansen in it as well from Daredevil. Who's Foggy. So yeah, it seemed like he threw himself into stuff in that, Devon Sawa. Yeah, that's true. Chucky and Freddy, they're the ones with personal. They're not just like shapes, I guess. Just yeah. No offense, Michael. I know what you mean. 10 Things I Hate About You. That's a horror film. I think it's one of the few teen films that stands up. It's not like I watch it every week. It's not my cup of tea, but maybe I've been indoctrinated with it. And that I'm probably getting it too. What, Bound or 10 Things I Hate About You? Al? You seem like more of a 10 Things I Hate About You kind of guy. Levitt, the one who gets the in the face in Halloween H2. I think he is. Yeah. That's the guy. He's Third Rock from the Sun. Mikey's on YouTube, so people want to watch that. I might watch that, seeing as people have been talking about it. I like to. Chucky looks weird in that one. Mark Hamill. Yeah, Mark Hamill is. Speaking of people who throw themselves into a role, Mark Hamill is one of those people, for sure. I think he's just happy to not be playing Luke Skywalker. I think when he does stuff, he's just like, let's go. Curse was the least favorite. He just looked weird in that one. So yeah, I guess it's a bit. People have things about even any characters, don't they? Like the way Jason looks from film to film, the way Michael Myers' mask changed, the fluffy white hair bit. Like, yeah, I guess it's the rubber spikes in Hellraiser. Chucky's would not mess with me. That's true, man. Mikey's on YouTube. Ashley Lawrence from Hellraiser. Oh, okay. We got here. Brad retired from acting this week, but he would still do Chucky. Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, I'm back.
So Brad Dourif retired from acting this week, but he still do Chucky. Yeah, I think the thing about, like, obviously I was a fan of, as a teenager, certainly a fan of how Jessica Alba looked. I think why I'm not totally convinced of her as an actress. But she's good in Sin City, I guess. But again, I'm maybe not judging it on the acting.
Who, Jessica Alba?
Yeah. Plus, she seems a bit mean in real life, I think. I don't know. That's just I just get that impression. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know her. I shouldn't judge. 10 things I love about Barbara. Yeah, okay. I see. So we're there's a lot of talking in offices. I guess these are all the kind of people working with her to try and work out what's wrong with her and how to help her.
Well, the guy in the suit is. The other people are there as well. They're
Oh, it's like a group therapy thing.
Yeah, it's like a group therapy.
Okay.
And then this one fell in love with one of the Chuckies. So
Right. Oh wow.
there's
2 of them there.
Chucky, hence why it's a cult.
Ah, that explains it. There you go.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
So I guess they haven't had to worry too much about sets and stuff for this because it's there's not a lot of in terms of budget, this isn't like tons of gore and yeah. Anyway, we're only about a third of the way in, so I don't want to say too much.
Where they do a lot of the gore in the TV show? Oh my, it's
do they?
Yeah, the kills are like oof.
Ooh,
they're rough. They do like extra, yeah. They do. Have you ever seen the show Ash versus Evil Dead?
No, I've heard of it and I've seen a few in the series of the films, but I've not seen the TV series. No, okay, I'm so bad with TV series, horror ones.
Yeah, in the TV series they get very gory and they show the blood and it splatters everywhere. So in the Chucky series they do the same thing. They kind of have the blood like everywhere, eye popping everywhere, and the bloods not the blood, the kills are really cool.
Right, because it's funny because I watched the latest Evil Dead movie.
Right.
And obviously, there was I thought the opening in the log cabin was incredible, really, really good, and the end was good as well. Yeah,
they did a great job. Like that's the best opening scene I've ever seen because the name and then she's rising out of the water and the rise comes up is really good, and they have the same POV of the camera going through the woods. It's really cool. I can't wait to see what they do next.
That'll be interesting.
That was really
cool. I guess that Brad Dourif can continue doing this as long as he can talk.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, have you seen the Living with Chucky, which is the what is that called?
Oh, is it a documentary about him?
Documentary, yes. Oh my god, the word just left my head.
I do the same all the time. I'm oh my word, I do it all the time.
It's really good. I like that one. Like you get a good insight at everything Chucky and everything.
Maybe I'll watch all the films and then I'll watch the.
Okay, yeah. Watch the films, yeah. I mean, they're pretty fun. They're probably not gonna have the same effect as if you were watching it as a kid. But they're fun. I mean, Seed of Chucky.
But you can judge them more objectively, can't you? If you as an adult, like if it grabs your attention as an adult, then it's a good film. If it grabs your attention as a kid, then it might be because you watched it 12 times because there was nothing else available. So it's always good to go back to it.
Yes.
The doctor in this is a creep, I believe. I'm being told that the doctor's a creepy doctor. Is that right?
The documentary is what? I'm sorry, I can see.
Sorry, no, sorry, I interrupted. My fault. In the comments, Michael's saying the doctor in this film, in the Cult of Chucky, is predictably a total creep. Oh, I can't remember. I think I'm up to the point where I've not seen this, so I'm not sure what happens with the doctor in this.
I can't remember either.
Yeah. And Chucky's just sat there smiling away at the moment in the dark.
Let me see. I think I'm just a couple of.
Oh yeah, of course you're a little.
I think I'm a couple of seconds behind you.
Oh, this one does have lots of gore. Oh right. I guess we're getting towards that.
Oh yeah.
Larry's saying Ash versus Evil Dead is really good. Is great.
Yes, I love that show. Oh my God, Ash is so good. He's really funny in that show. I love it. He's amazing.
He's just full of charisma, isn't he?
He really is. He's like the ultimate final boy. I love him. I love him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad
I think
he doesn't want to come back to do anymore. That's why they stopped it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the opening to Rise was awesome, but the rest of the film was meh. Larry's saying, which I kind of agree with. I think I quite like the end. I like the squishing at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest
opening
of it
is really good, and then they tie the end to the opening. So yeah, I see what you're saying there.
Yeah. If you've not got any batteries in the back of that Chucky, Uncle's worried about you that if there's no batteries in it, and it's still making the noise.
That's a funny thing because I keep them off, and one day all of a sudden it started talking, and I'm like, wait a minute, how is he talking when he's off? I swear. And my daughter looked at me like, Mom, and I'm like, I don't know why that happened. Did you touch him? I don't know. I didn't even check if there were batteries or not because he was just talking. And
okay. So this explains. So the doctor hypnotizes Micah and then starts kissing her and so.
Oh, look at Chucky. He's a meanie weenie.
I like that one. I like the one that you've just held up. Then that one I think is my favorite. I like the massive shock of red hair.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. I like the way that one.
No more movie for me.
My bad. Oh, so they're strapping her down now in where I'm up to, and oh no, they're not strapping her down. They're strapping somebody else down.
Yeah, one of the what is it? A nun?
Like one of the other patients, I think.
Is it a patient? So it's a popcorn bucket, but it's not really like.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and it has the.
Hang on, let me see this. Oh yeah, so this is one I've seen in one of your short videos, I think.
The what?
I think I've seen that one in one of your short videos.
Yes, in one of my shorts, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I was doing so well until I removed you from the.
You removed me? Oh my goodness!
I know. What a.
You're working with Chucky.
I know. I'm a bad guy. Yeah. So what we're. Oh yeah. Larry was saying you guys we're gonna do a Nun 2 stream.
Oh yes. Where's the Nun? Where's my Nun stuff? It's somewhere around there.
That's one I've not seen yet. I've not seen any.
Oh, my Nun stuff is on the bottom. Once it's the Nun's time, then she'll come up.
It's on my list though, because the guy that I do the podcast with, he's really into all like the Conjuring and all those kind of things. So they're on the list. So I have a feeling.
I have the box set that comes with the all the films.
Oh wow, this is cool. The split screen. This split screen's really good with Chucky coming out of the grave.
Yes, that's really cool.
I like that. That's unusual. That reminds me a bit of. I'm sure I saw it in a Cronenberg film where they did something similar. I'm sure I did. That's really cool.
He's like, surprise.
Yeah. Someone behind Curse and Cult definitely likes Argento. Yeah, Argento, good call. Yeah,
That's
some of the music straight from Suspiria. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I feel like filmmakers in the US often feel that they can rip off Italian and Canadian and people who are far enough away from Hollywood where it doesn't feel like you're ripping off your neighbor. But then the thing is, they become so these people are so popular that everybody goes, oh, no, I know that from there. But I don't mind as long as you do it well. Everybody has influences. And if you're gonna do something, do it. Steal from the best.
Might as well, right? From Argento, Fulci, yeah. Bava.
Yeah, I've just done a little video on Mario and Lamberto Bava, and
Lamberto and Mario Bava.
And I'm quite happy with what I've done, because it's like a compilation, and then I just put what I think is one of the funniest scenes in cinema history. I just nicked it and put it in at the end. So if anybody have to watch all the way, it's only a couple of minutes long. They'll have to watch to the end to see the funny bit, and then I'll see if people have really been watching the video.
Yeah. Chucky looks.
Yeah, early Argento. Yeah, there is this one. When I did my top 10, Michael, when JT and I did our top 10s, there was only one modern Argento that I put in the top 10 list, and I can't. It may have even been in an honorable mention. I've literally got it right there, and
you and JT did top 10 giallos?
Top 10 Argento films.
Okay, Argento.
Yeah. Oh wow, Decapitation.
Yep.
Ooh, she's not getting up from that.
Yep.
Walk it off, and the snow's coming in and everything. We got a bit.
That's a really cool scene right there. Oh. Yep. And the slow motion.
There's a film I saw. It's called Kamiko Dragon Hunter or something. About a Japanese girl, and she walks across, and it's like blood in the snow. It's very cool.
My goodness. Argento has one of my favorite giallo is by Argento. It's Tenebrae.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great film. That's so cool. It's such a great film, because I think around that time he's getting a lot of criticism, and he just goes, well, do you know what? I'm going to double down. I'm going to do everything that you say about me. I'm going to put it into this film, and I'm going to have everything that you hate about me. I'm going to dial it up. It's a crazy film, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It might be my second favorite. I think for me, it'll always be Suspiria. Will always be my favorite.
Okay. I like
that scares me though.
Remake of Suspiria a lot, because that's the first one I've seen. I've seen that one before I've seen the OG.
The issue with Suspiria is that not many films genuinely creep me out, and that one really did. And I'm not quite sure why. It just really hit me.
Yeah.
I've just had an advert, so we're probably caught up now. So that's good.
An ad? Oh my God, you're watching with ad. You should have
told me
stop if.
No, because you will have caught up now.
Well, the part that I'm in, she's talking to the guy with the suit, Dr. Foley.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
The good thing is because I've just downgraded my Netflix thing, because I just found that I never watch anything on Netflix, so I was just like, right, I'll have to watch. Yeah, because I watch more things on Tubi and literally just use a Fire Stick for that. So.
Oh, okay. Tubi is a rabbit hole I don't like going down.
It's hard to because you just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll.
No, I can't, because it's like more and more. I can. But I have seen some stuff like I know Al, for example, Al Lucard, he's very good with finding Tubi movies. And so I've seen a few that he's talked about.
That's
Jim
a good call,
from Now It's Dark Jim as well. He finds a lot of good Tubi movies. So only if somebody says, okay, watch this one, it's on Tubi, I'll watch it. But like,
there's a good giallo section on there, and there's quite a lot of I like riff tracks and Mystery Science Theater, and there's quite a lot of those on there too. So they're my main go-tos. But I can find myself just scrolling endlessly.
I can. Oh my God, no, I can't.
It's a bit too much. Yeah, a lot of people agreeing about Tenebrae. Yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. Bird with crystal plumage, like almost the archetypal giallo. Yeah, 70s and 80s is a good way of defining when he did his best stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Inferno. I get that, Jeff, and I kind of feel the same about Inferno. I don't think it was on my list. I can't remember what I put on my list because I was working it out for so long. I can only remember my top 1 and 2. There's a modern one. In fact, give me a second. There's a modern one I really liked.
I don't think I've seen Inferno.
Let me see.
I don't remember that. Maybe I should.
Yeah. Mother of Tears is the only real modern one that I watched that I liked.
Oh.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. Yeah, I think I can pretty much be safe to steer clear from most of the modern ones. Oh yeah, Phenomena. Opera. Yeah, JT's number 1 was Opera. He went for, well, spoiler, but it's on both of our channels and it was a couple of months ago, so it's not really a spoiler. But yeah, we JT's number 1 was Opera. I think my number
Opera is harsh. That's a harsh one to watch. Because like the whole thing with the eye is too much for me.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, eye stuff I'm not too bad with because I have an eye condition, so I can't really see out of this eye. And I always have to touch my eyes and put different things in it, and so I don't have any but I have friends who, if you go anywhere near their eyes, they really freak out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I get that. I understand that. I've always had to have people touching and poking and prodding and slicing my eye for years, so I'm just like, yeah, that's okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I was watching Oprah and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
That's
a lot of people saying about Phenomena, the young
Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly, yeah, that was she was good in that, like again, we talk about Alex Vincent being a great kid actor, and people forget that she was like a really good kid actor as well.
So young, so beautiful. My goodness, she was gorgeous.
Yeah, she's gone on to have a career that wasn't defined by her looks as well. Like, she's done some really interesting films. Sometimes when somebody is like stunning, they don't always get to be an actor.
Yeah. Like Brooke Shields.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Pretty.
Yes. Yeah, some of the I know what you mean, Michael, with that. Like, it would be lovely if it was made in the 70s. Whether it is. A lot of people saying about Suspiria. Oh wow. Michael was saying it was Tenenbaum was on his local cinema and he missed it.
Oh
wow. That would have been cool to see in the cinema.
Great to watch in the movie theaters. Like, that's a good one.
So Chucky, I've just noticed his lips are like moving around, like very.
He got some Botox because in the first one he didn't look like this. He looks very different, but it's because it's different dolls too. It's a lot of different dolls.
She's crawling where I am at the moment. She's crawling.
Yes, I'm there as well. She's crawling.
And again, it's very like washed out and.
The colors, right? Like very well, because where they're at in this asylum or whatever that's called, they're trying to give you that, that look.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Connelly's first 2 films were by major Italian directors. This is Jeffrey saying this. The first was Once Upon a Time in America by Sergio Leone, and followed that up with Phenomena by Argento. Yeah, it's not a bad start, is it? I think, Jeff, do you do a review of Once Upon a Time in America? Or am I making that up?
Here comes Chucky.
I've still not seen the remake of Suspiria, so when people talking about not wanting to see remakes, I can't bring myself to do it.
It was very trippy. Like, I liked it.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't watch it because I just like the original is like a 10 out of 10 film for me. But people keep telling me it's great. Like, I've not heard anyone say it's bad.
Mia Goth is in it. It's
Oh, I like her. I know she's divisive, and some people can't stand her, and I actually like her. I really like Pearl. I think Pearl's brilliant. Yeah.
I like her, but I can see why people wouldn't like her. Sometimes her voice is a little too whiny.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
it.
can see
Yeah,
why.
yeah,
But it
yeah. Me
works for
too.
the roles that she plays. It works. It works perfect.
Yeah, I think Pearl will stand the test of time. I think Pearl
Oh
will be
my
one of those
God.
films where
Pearl,
people will
awesome.
go back to it and realize how great it was.
Pearl is
Yeah.
amazing. The way that she does that, when she talks when she's talking to her husband's sister, to her
Yeah.
sister-in-law. Oh my God. That whole I don't know how
It's
many.
all quite powerful, isn't it? It's so
I
strange that the
love
guy
that.
she gets with is he's going to be Superman now.
Yeah. 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 That's a really good movie. Pearl X and now Maxine. Are you looking forward to Maxine?
Oh, I am looking forward to this. Do you know what? There's not many modern films I'm looking forward to, and then all of a sudden they've all happened at once. I know Al's just done a review of Late Night with the Devil. I really want to see
Oh
that.
yes, Late Night with the
There's loads. There's about 5 or 6 films that are out now that I'm really excited. All coming out soon that I really want to see.
The First Omen. Did you see The First Omen?
No, but that's one.
Oh,
That's one that I want to see as well. It's crazy.
I went to the movie theaters to see it, and it's phenomenal. Loved it.
Oh,
Loved it.
wow. It's definitely on the list. So, oh yeah, Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie in Labyrinth. Yeah,
Oh, Labyrinth.
that was hugely popular when I was a kid. Oh, so Jeff is doing a Sergio Leone live stream at the end of the month.
Oh, cool.
I made
Jeff
up that he did a review.
doing really cool streams. I pop up here and there,
It's a good one to get. It's a good one to get educated on certain genres. I always think Jeff's channel.
Yes, I'm telling you, I gotta watch that one. That when I was really really young, my dad was watching the Kinjai, I think it's called, and I remember seeing the scene where the little girl gets taken, and I was like, "What is going on?" That movie haunted me for the rest of my life. I didn't know the name. And not too long ago, I was like, I gotta find out the name of that movie, and then I found out it's Charles. What is it? Bronson?
Charles Bronson, The Death Wish.
Charles Bronson movie. But I remember watching it like a little bit because my dad was watching it. I wasn't watching the movie, but I was running around and I watched it.
It was all over the TV. Like it was, you could have. There was always a Death Wish film on when I was a kid. Like late at night. It's mad how popular that franchise was. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. So that's how I got a glimpse of it.
Yeah, exactly. And there can be moments. It's a bit like catching a moment of like Clockwork Orange or something like that, and it sears itself into your brain, and you're like,
oh yeah. There's 2 movies that did that for me. It was that one and the one where Jodie Foster is what is it? Not guilty. The verdict, guilty, something like that.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of that movie.
Yeah.
But
no, I can't either. I know which one you mean. I can see her in it, but I can't remember the name of it. Liv Style Rewinds here. She just woke up from a long nap. That's awesome to see you. Everyone's saying hi. Yeah, Death Wish is still on TV a lot, actually. Like they pop up. I'm sure I've seen them on some ITV4.
Jennifer Connelly?
No, the Death Wish films.
Oh yeah, it's always
they're still popping up on TV. Yeah.
Yeah, they're always on TV. Yep.
Never turned down some Bronson. Oh, okay, yeah. So how do you say that? Kinjai,
I think it is.
Kinjai, okay.
Forbidden.
Oh, it was The Accused, the Jodie Foster film.
The Accused, yes. Oh, I hate that one.
That was Michael who.
Gosh, thank you, Michael. No, I hate that movie.
Texas is here as well.
Hi,
awesome.
Russell.
Oh, it's awesome to see you, Russell. I hope you had a lovely birthday.
That's Russell from Texas.
Happy
belated birthday.
We've got all the Texans in the house. We've got Larry here. We've got all the Cowboys.
I was gonna sing a song, but I can't because
You can. It's you can do what you want.
No, I was gonna sing the Beyonce song, This in Texas.
Oh man, do you know this? I'm so behind the times because the last Beyonce album that I absolutely love, I thought Lemonade was an amazing album. Like
Lemonade was good.
Such a great album. I listened to that over and over again. I like albums where people have got like a genuine anger towards someone. You can tell she was pissed off in that one. Yeah. but like the new one, I've not listened to it yet, and the same with Taylor Swift's album. I've not listened to that either.
You know what's crazy? I have not listened to the Taylor Swift songs either. I haven't had time.
No, that's it.
Because it's on the radio all the time.
Right. This is it. I don't listen to the radio anymore. I used to do. I used to listen to the radio. And
when I'm in the car.
Yeah, and now I listen to podcasts. I catch up on my podcast when I drive, because my parents live about 4 hours away, and when I drive to them, I just put a podcast on, and podcasts are so long now. They're like 3 hours long, so it's like one on the way there and one on the way back. And no music.
I don't listen to podcasts. My podcasts are catching up with everybody's videos while I'm doing chores in the house. So I'll be like, okay, Matt put a video. Let me just go look at it.
Oh, thank you.
Let me do this, whatever it is that I'm doing.
I know. Well, people really appreciate. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do that. People like, you know, you are like literally so many people's like #1 supporter, or just also like so kind and always there for people. And I thought, right, if there's one person I want to do a stream with this month, it's got to be May.
Aw,
it's gotta be May.
Gotta be May. That's right. No, I mean, I have a lot of people that are super nice to me as well. And if I go to your channel and I like you, you give me a good vibe, and I'll stay. I'll keep coming back. You know, I have so many people that I just love, like listening to. JT, you, Sean, Larry, so many people.
So many cool people. Such a great group. Such a great group of people, and like the list goes on and on and on, to the point where sometimes you think, oh, I forgot to say this person, or I forgot to do this,
like
because there's so many.
Crew, you know, Echo, Bones,
it expands and expands, and it's really cool. And that's why it's so positive as well. Like I'm of an age where I have no time to be to hate or be negative or dislike. Like if I'm not interested in, if there's some negative, I just tune it out. I just tune it out completely. I just don't have that bandwidth for it. So one of the things about this is I'll always do it as long as it's fun, and it's so much fun.
That's right. I'm in the same thing. I'm always on a high. I'm always in a positive. Once I see that it's negative, then I start steering away from that, because I can't do the negative. I don't have time for that.
So I was just thinking, there's no like big movie star actors in this one, is there? Like other than Jennifer Tilly, I guess.
No, other than Jennifer Tilly, no, because they introduced Nica, and everybody else is there. I don't really know them, no.
Yeah. And she's holding on to the doll, and the guy with the grey hair and the beard,
the doctor.
The doctor. He's almost a little bit like, but not as attractive as like Patrick Dempsey. Not quite. Not quite. He's not quite.
Patrick Dempsey is gorgeous. Oh my god. Max Stevens.
Well, I knew when I said his name, I was gonna get like, he's not. This guy is nothing like him. He is
gorgeous. I cannot wait for him to come back to Scream 7. I'm really hoping that he comes back. Even if he's the opening kill, I don't care, but I want him back.
Like fantasy booking, fantasy kind of thing. I would love to be in charge of making the new Scream film. I would love to do that. And the reason being, like, as soon as people are like, oh, this person's leaving and this person's leaving and it's all falling apart, that's when I really get into franchises, because I'm like, okay, so we'll have to think creatively about how to change this on the fly. And I'd really like to do that. I think I'm much more in. Not that anyone's going to ask me. I'm a better editor than I am a writer.
There's a lot of YouTubers that are doing their own movies. I know it's costly, but maybe try. You never know.
Yeah. Well, I'll still do my writing, and I do my writing for fun. But most of the writing that I did was always with the kids. It's teaching the kids. But now I don't really have that same role anymore. So. In the last year, I wrote a script and sent it off to some competitions.
Didn't you win an award for that one?
Yeah, well, it got selected for a film festival, so that was cool. Yeah, I was really happy about that. It meant I can see it's behind me. It's there. But yeah, thank you. Do you know what the best thing about that was? I wasn't saying that to big myself up, by the way, but it was. I just but it was maybe 20 years before between actually doing some writing and then going back to writing just for myself. So maybe if other people see that and go, oh, actually, like I can start writing in my 40s, like it doesn't you don't have, you've got better stories when you've got better experience. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you don't, like every film doesn't have to be written by like a brand new 20-year-old writer, you know?
That's true. So there's another Chucky arriving now.
Oh,
The doctor.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Yeah, everyone's saying about having positive vibes for sure. First Chucky, Chris Sarandon. Yeah, Jenny Agutter in the second one. Oh yeah, Jenny Agutter. But never really had big stars, no.
This one has no hair. Well, he has hair, but short hair. That's not his hair.
I quite like the longer hair. I think that's.
I like the longer hair as well. Yeah, here his hair is like really, really short. Yeah. Even the other Chuckies, their hair is short.
So when you were a kid, did you have other dolls, like regular dolls, like non-horror dolls?
Non-horror, yes. Oh yeah, non-horror.
And did you cut their hair? And get in trouble for cutting their hair?
I don't remember. I don't remember if I did. I can't remember that. I don't think I did because I think all my life I've had OCD, so things have to be nice and pristine for me. But my kids do. My kids love drawing on them and cutting their hair and doing that. Taking off their clothes. All the dolls are naked.
Swinging them around.
Yeah, they put them in the bathtub. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But it's so funny that my kids, they're growing up with all of this, and they're not scared. They're really not scared of none of this. They love it. My little one is like, Chucky, let me play with Chucky.
Yeah, they've got that tolerance now. They're okay. They're good.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, this is just a doll. And I tell my 7-year-old, I tell her, you know, horror movies are just made up. They're not real. They don't exist. So don't be scared of them.
Oh, people say about Alexis Arquette and John Ritter being in Bride of Chucky. And John Ritter, I keep thinking about that film, Stay Tuned. I don't know if you remember that one, where it was like the cable TV film where like they got trapped inside a cable TV thing and kept moving from channel to channel.
No, I've never seen that one.
That's a cool film. Alexis Arquette, I know of, and I've seen in documentaries and things, like she was in the David Arquette one, and I believe has had quite a traumatic life.
Oh God, I don't remember what was the last movie I've ever seen her in. Maybe it could be Bride. I don't know.
So this one is the Chucky with short hair, but this one you can't buy that one.
This one. I think my kid is calling me. This one is this is not the one with the shorter hair.
Oh, right, okay. It's like a sort of short, shaggy hair, maybe.
Yeah. This one is different. This one with even shorter hair.
Right, okay.
She thinks it's her baby. Because she lost her baby, so she thinks this is her baby.
Oh, okay.
But this is a bad baby. Look at his face.
If you need to do something, it's fine. It's okay. Don't worry if you're being called or what.
No, my daughter was calling me, but I don't know. I don't think she needs me anymore.
Oh,
she said, "Mama," I'm not sure.
Oh, bless.
Thank you. Speaking of kids, how's Marcy?
Marcy's good. She's getting tough now. She's putting weight on. She's asleep right now, but
good.
You know what she started doing today was following me around the garden and eating all the dandelions.
Oh my God, that's so cute. Marcy's fine because I hate best life, because all the videos that you post, I'm like, why am I not there at the beach with Marcy?
I mean, we used to live in like rows of houses, concrete everywhere, and like from 7 years old onwards, she's been at the beach, the lakes, the mountains. She does training now. She does gym. She's living it, like you say, she's living her best life now, and
I love it.
She's quite a poorly. I know she loves you, but yeah, she's because you're always asking after her. So she's quite a poorly.
She's my
quite
niece.
Like yeah, that's it.
She's half American.
This is it. Yeah, yeah. She's American on your side, not my side.
Exactly, on my side.
Yeah.
But you know, being in that where you're at and all of that, that probably helped her too with getting better and all of that. 'Cause
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Like
over there.
it's nice now because I've never lived in like the countryside or seaside or anywhere like that before. So like in our village, there's like 1,000 people. Well, it's like I've always lived in places where you have to be really careful and lock
Okay.
everything up and look out of your ring camera and
Okay.
like very like now even doing things like this. If I was doing this, I'd be like
Checking the camera.
yeah. So this is part
good.
of
It's to be peaceful like that. I love it. That's good.
oh man, yeah, it means a lot, and just having nice people to talk to. Obviously, we're so far away
I
from
know
friends and
we're
family,
far away, but we're so close.
yeah, and I'm far away from yourself, but like we're here because we can chat. Whereas like if I've got say like elderly relatives or whoever, they're not going to be live streaming on Twitch or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's nice to have this connection with people that you like. Right. You know, we've got a good thing on this YouTube.
Oh my God, I've met so many great people. Like I said, I don't want to start mentioning names because it's too many, but so many great people, and it just feels good. Sometimes you don't have time to physically do these things.
Yeah.
But I take the time. Mind you, when I'm in your chat or in Jeff's chat or in the other chat, I'm doing stuff around my house. I'm feeding my kids. I'm making dinner.
You're busy.
Eating, doing stuff. But it's just, it feels good to know that you have these friends that even though you're not physically with them, you know, you can have this connection with.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, so John Ritter was supposed to completely change that. It's funny, things pop up in the chat and you go, oh, that's interesting. Which is why my kind of brain is like that anyway, which is not always a good thing. I'll be talking to somebody and then go, oh yeah, that's was supposed to have been in Child's Play 3. Due to script rewrites, he wasn't able to be in it. So John Ritter was supposed to be in the third one as well.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
There's a trio of Chuckies for me to look forward to.
That's why the day that I do a live stream, I don't know how I'm going to do it because I don't know how I'm going to pay attention to either the movie, the chat, the camera, I
don't know the answers to that either. I don't know the answers. Oh, Casey's here, Interweb KG.
Hi, Casey.
Awesome.
That's one of my midnight hour peeps.
Nice.
Shout out to the midnight.
I want to see Godzilla -1. I still haven't seen that.
Yes, I heard that's a good one.
Again, there's like been quite a glut of really cool films that I mean I saw. This is the first year for a while that they've showed the Oscars on like regular TV in the UK, and it was so cool to see the Godzilla film win.
Yes, the Godzilla movie won, and they went with their Godzilla figures. It was so
that was really nice.
Right away, I thought about Casey. As soon as they won, I was like, "Oh, look at that!" Interweb Kaiju, gotta be happy about that.
Yeah. So there's some red shoes here. The signifier of the red shoes. I'm not sure what the.
I can't remember what the.
And the
well, remember, she cannot walk, so at this point, he's just like taunting her, I guess.
Oh, and he's like kissing her feet and stuff.
He's just
or smelling them. I'm not sure.
Steely goose. He is really in there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Man, if I was buying some shoes from this guy, I would not like it if he was doing that to me.
I would rather buy them from Al Bundy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you know, this is really weird, like a weird thing to say, but seeing as well, I bought this thing, like my feet were hurting. So I was watching daytime TV and I saw them, they mentioned this thing, it's like a plastic bag and you cut the top off and you put it over your foot and it takes all the layer of skin, like hard skin off your feet or whatever. Then you wear it for like an hour and then you shower it off. And then over the week, all the skin just falls up. And I was like, I thought this is bullshit. Like, this is bullshit. Like, it's not going to be good.
Like, it's not going to work.
Yeah. So I bought it. I did it. And it was incredible.
Yeah.
I've got the most beautiful feet now.
Oh, you gotta show us your feet, man.
No, because that's not true. What I said was not true. This isn't that kind of stream.
Where is this conversation going? This is not that
I know.
kind of
I don't know why I mentioned it.
That's for later
I guess
on. That's for later on.
it's because this doctor's all doing his
That's for
feet.
leave that for video tasties and them.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you can have this on his. Yeah, on his sleazy.
So here
ones.
are the 2 Chuckies. One has no arm and crazy hair. This part is really funny because like I think it's all 3 of them. The one with no hair, yeah, the one with no hair, the one with the crazy hair.
That's creepier because it looks like an old-fashioned kind of doll, like a 50s doll or something. And then there's one that's got bags under its eyes.
Oh, he turned
tired
all of a sudden.
Oh, the wild guys are here. Saying, "Hey,
Hi,
Matt and May,
guys.
is that Mayanne?"
Johnny,
Yes, it is.
Hi.
And then saying hi to everyone in the chat. Yeah, Al Bundy making a cameo in this would have been an interesting
right for the shoe selling. He could have bought them for him.
This will be the last time that we discuss feet on this channel, okay?
Why? Come on.
unless we do a Tarantino film.
Echo in the chat. Echo loves feet. Oh, if you talk about feet, he'll be in the chat.
Oh wow. Well, if we do a Tarantino film, I guess we'd have to. But yeah,
he loves
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is I love that film.
That is so true. This part is so funny because they're trying to figure out who's gonna do it. Watch. They're like, well, I have it worse than you because I got no hair, and I have it worse than you because I have no hands.
Ain't so cute anymore.
This is a really funny part. I love this part.
Yeah, I don't know why we're talking about feet. People are just wondering why we're talking
about feet.
Yeah,
it happens, you know.
Yeah. Oh wow, we've got the drill.
Oh.
Ooh, no. Wow! Straight through the stabbing. Oh, I see what people were saying now. When Michael was saying before about the gore in this.
Yeah. Oh my God. His heart came out. Oh my God, his intestines, everything is out.
Whoa. I was looking at his goatee. I was like, that's a really tidy goatee.
Oh my goodness.
These are the things I noticed during all the horrors.
Yeah, he does have a nice goatee. Well, he had, because he's gone now. He's a goner.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
That is hilarious.
Favorite slasher.
Funniest face when I drilled him. He said, "Did you see them steam when I opened?" Oh my God.
He's got the so the one of them's got no arm as well.
Yeah, one of them has one arm is gone.
These are it's like the island of broken toys or misfit toys or whatever.
So you see now that this is where they're fighting to see who's gonna kill Andy. He's like, I'm gonna kill him because I've had what is it? He said, "Oh, because I have no arm," and the other one is, "Oh, because I have no hair." He's like, "Okay, you win, you win."
Oh, the legendary Kal-El Daly's with us.
Hi,
talking about favorite slasher series. That's awesome. May May and Puggy Smalls.
Puggy Smalls, I love it. When you're with Don and Larry, is the cat, the owl, and the pug.
Yeah. The funniest, there's so many funny things with those guys, and particularly when we did Videodrome and Don was under the red dress. He just looked so good in that red dress.
Yes. I miss when Don used to dress up. He needs to go back home so he can start doing it again. There's Tiffany Valentine.
Ooh, blood on the window.
Oh, my goodness.
She's got the Veronica Lake blonde hair down one side. Kim Basinger kind of thing going on.
But hello, doll. She's so cute. I love her. Sherry's no cone.
Just get over it. If I wanted you dead, you'd be tits up by now, he says.
This is hilarious. This movie is too much.
Random. It's got better. I'm glad I stuck with it because I thought at the beginning I was like, oh, nothing's happening. But yeah, It's gone from 0 to 100.
Oh yeah, it goes there. I'm telling you, you got to start from 1, 2, 3 and watch them and enjoy them for what they are. I mean, Seed is like the funny one, but not the best, but it's still a fun time.
Yeah,
I like.
Well, yeah, Cal was saying this is his favorite slasher, but not this movie, but like
not
really
this movie. Yeah,
really enjoyed this one. Without it, the TV show makes no sense.
I told you. Yeah, because if you want to understand everything that's going on, we got some Dumbella stuff happening here. If you want to understand, yeah, you kind of got to watch the movies.
It's tricky, you know, because I'll watch a series like and get really into it, whether it's like The Wire or Dexter or Game of Thrones, and then people get angry at me because I stop before the end. Like I'll watch 7 series or 3 series and then just stop. I'm like, okay, I get it now. And
well,
I don't
when
watch
it comes
the
to
end.
Game of Thrones, probably that's for the best because
that's what I've heard. I've still not seen the last couple of episodes. I've watched nearly all of them. I've read the books, so I know how it goes. But yeah.
It was such a good show. I started watching because my husband was watching it, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll watch it. So I went back to the beginning, watched from the beginning, and then caught up. And when we got to the end, it was just a pile of. No, I didn't like it. The House of Dragon is pretty good. I like House of Dragons.
See, I haven't seen it. This is the modern TV series. Like, so, by modern, I mean like say the last couple of years. Just I can't think of anything. I think I started Ted Lasso, watched the first series.
I don't really watch besides Chucky. The Chucky TV series is one I watch. House of Dragons whenever it's on, and
she's stomping this guy.
Oh!
Wow!
Oh!
And then she's wearing the red scarf
she's
afterwards.
She's wearing the red shoes. Oh my god, that looks horrible. Because now she's under his possession. Remember, she's one of the Chuckies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Nica, she doesn't walk. She's in a wheelchair.
Right.
But when she
when the wheelchair, because Michael said there's a random wheelchair love scene.
A what?
There's a wheelchair love scene in this one.
Oh, it happened already. That was.
Oh, it's happened. Yeah.
She hooks up with this guy that's here right now. At the beginning.
So a lot of people, Casey's saying like season 1 haven't got round to the others.
Season 1 is the best. Right. I love season 1. It was so good. The kills were so good. Season 2 had its moments. The kills, mostly the kills. Season 3 so far has been really good as well. I liked it. I enjoy it. But
maybe is it kind of like because like Seed? I think what people seem to criticize with Seed is that it's silly, whereas I like silly. So like if it's, I don't know.
It is silly, but like you see how Bride of Chucky is silly, but that's silly, but it's still good. Right. Seed goes a little bit to the extreme of silliness. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think it's always a sign with these things when you start just randomly going to Hollywood and there's loads of rappers and stuff in there. It's always like we're maybe running out of steam.
Like to me, yeah, exactly. Like to me, the part where Glenn twitches his eyes and then he pees himself. I'm like, was that necessary? That's really weird to me. I'm like, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Or I don't know. I don't know. The whole he doesn't know if he's Glenn or Glenda. I don't know. I feel like that was a little bit too silly. I don't. That's just me.
I think I don't know. Do you know? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe I do have a bit of a sort of almost like a John Waters-y kind of sensibility where, like, I've watched so many bad movies that that for me is like high art.
So you're like Echo and the Professor. That's Echo and the Professor right there that you're talking about.
yeah. I've watched some of the films that those guys recommend as well.
I don't like those. I cannot see those. I can't. Okay, so now they got Andy in the room, and short hair. Chucky's gonna go kill him.
Macy's favorite's the first one. A lot of people saying the first and the second.
Yeah, the first is really. I mean, the first is where it all started. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Like maybe go too far to the comedy side of things, maybe.
Yeah, that's a little bit,
Glenn was,
But I do
Glenn was
enjoy Bride a lot. Bride is funny, but it's just like the perfect amount of like my favorite line is the whole Chucky, you got a rubber, and she's like, Tiff, have I got a rubber? Look at me, I made a rubber.
Yeah, if you're gonna do comedy, you gotta be funny. Yeah, you gotta be funny.
I love that part. I'm like, oh my god, they gotta stop.
Yeah.
And then in the TV show, no spoilers, but at some point he's watching TV and he's just laughing. He's watching TV and he watches the movie with the boy. You know the movie The Boy?
Yeah. I'm aware of it.
Watching The Boy, and he says something funny about that movie. And then he changes the channel and it's the movie Dead Silence with the puppets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he said, look at this guy. Couldn't even get a franchise.
That's cool.
And I like then that. Megan comes on and he goes, she stole my move. F you. What is it? M3 again?
Yeah.
It is hilarious.
Somebody told me about that. That made me want to watch it. Yeah.
No, it's hilarious because it's just a little bit of funny times, but like it's still very gory. It's a good show. I like it. I know a lot of people don't like it. Don't kill me for liking it, but I like it.
Hey, it's okay to. I always say like it's okay to like a movie, or a series. So Hatchet Boys is off we go. So yep. See you later. Have a great day.
Bye,
Thank you for watching.
See you later.
I appreciate you joining us for so long. That's really cool. And Chucky has a moment of self-love. I don't know about that one. In this film or in the series?
Is it in this film? No, I don't think it's in this film.
It must be in the series.
No, yeah. It's not in this film.
Right, 1, 3, 4. So Cal's ranking is 1, 3, 4, 2, 6, 7, season 1, season 2, and can go back and forth with 2 and 4. Oh wow.
I like that ranking. I like that. That's a good one.
That's a good one. It gets the seal of approval from Queen Mayanne. There we go. Oh, this is the love scene part. No. This is just works for me. She's got such a cool voice, hasn't she, Jennifer Tilly?
She does. So this is Chucky. Well, Tiff's just got Chucky out.
So Alex Vincent's just been stomping a mud hole in Chucky.
That's a lot of snow.
Yeah. It adds to the atmosphere of a film, doesn't it? A bit of snow. Is this a Christmas movie? Is it Go with Die Hard? Is this the next one that everybody going to be talking about every Christmas?
I know it's a Christmassy movie. I know it is Christmas, but yeah, I know.
Every Christmas I watch Cult of Chucky, get the mince pies. And,
yeah, exactly. I put my Christmas carols on and just watch Cult of Chucky and drink my peppermint tea or something like that.
Yeah, Meg Tilly and Psycho too.
I love her because she acts just like her dad. I mean, I know you cannot see Brad Dourif, but if you were able to see Brad Dourif in the movie, it would be the way that Nica is acting.
Right.
She acts.
He's great. It surprised me how good he was in the first film. Like, I'd forgotten the actual acting side of it.
In the remake, it's not him. It's what's his name? Luke Skywalker. What's his name?
Oh, Mark Hamill.
Him.
Right.
Luke Skywalker. You hear me? It's him. But I still like it. I enjoy it too. But
he's a good Joker. He's an incredible Joker in the animated Batman stuff. So he's got and that's it. I've got.
That's it.
Movie out. Oh, that was so cool. I actually am glad I stuck with the film now. There was so much squishing and head squashing in the end. I didn't realize. Yeah. Oh my word!
In Curse they do that too. This is when they bring Chucky back to being like to the gore, to the scary. And Curse is a little more because they're confined to a house, and it's dark and it's gloomy and it's scary and there's more jump scare and things like that. And there's a lot of gore. So I like when they did that. They brought it back. They brought the essence of Chucky back.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think that if it's going to be more like this, I would definitely watch. I think maybe I need to go back now and watch from 2 onwards just to make sure I've got them all straight in my head. It's hard to get hold of them. I might have to buy them, I think, and because it's hard to kind of find.
I have this little. What is?
This is where
I have the other movies, but I have this that has like all the movies.
Right.
Pretty
cool. I saw something similar on Amazon. I was like that about buying it, and I thought I think I will now.
Yeah, you should get this one. It's very nice, and it has all 7 movies.
So people in the chat are talking about Meg Tilly being in season 2 of Chucky, because obviously she's in Psycho 2 as well. So like the Tilly family have got like a good horror history.
Yeah, she's in it. They have like an intervention for Jennifer at her house, so they're there. And what's his name? John Walters. John Walters. Yeah. Yes, Walters. He's in it as well. Cool. I like that part when he's
great. He's one of the best ever guest characters on The Simpsons as well.
He's great in it as well. Yeah, and he was in Seed of Chucky. He's in
yeah, of course, yeah. I liked him in that too. He's great in everything. He's just good. I'm not a massive fan of all of his films, but like some of them I really love.
Right.
But yeah. So yeah. Oh, Carl's saying congratulations, Mayflower, on your setup. Everybody likes your setup.
Thank you, Carl. Me and Carl are gonna be doing something soon for my boy Jason. We're gonna be doing a movie called 13 Fanboy.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, we're gonna be reviewing that one.
That's the Corey Feldman's in that, isn't he?
I believe so. I believe that. Yeah, I believe.
I've seen that. Yeah, that's an interesting.
I've seen a little bit of it, but I gotta go and watch it again. That's why we have.
That should be interesting. It's not bad at all. I quite like that. And what else? Oh, I've lost people in the chat. I've gone too far. Oh, Mr. Dan and Horror is here saying hi. That's awesome. Meg Tilly being great in Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I can't remember anything about that movie, but I
watched it not too long ago. Yeah.
So that's cool. Yeah, it's not. It's like a pretty decent series. This Michael's saying, like, not unlike kind of Freddy, where it takes a dive around the middle. Like this seems to be pretty good around the middle of the series.
Yeah.
So Casey's leaving us, I think, and
Casey, see you later.
Pink Flamingo, Pink Flamingos. I've seen Pink Flamingos. I
haven't seen that.
Yeah,
one. I haven't heard good things about it.
Yeah, it's not. It was not for me. Not because it's so like out there or anything like that. It just didn't resonate with me. But yeah, I think I kind of glossed or shot through a lot of his films because we had these like lists that we had to watch, and I think maybe some of them I need to go back as an. I know it sounds silly because you're in university, you are an adult, but actually as a real adult, and watch these films again, rather than as like a little precocious film person. So if we got best Corey film, Prayer of the Roller Boys. Oh man. Best Corey Haim film. There's just one that's like a high school ripoff of Die Hard. That's pretty cool if you were looking for. But yeah, people are talking about, is there a cult in this film? Are we talking about those 3 Chuckies being the cult or the people?
There were quite a few. There were different ones. And there's the head that, what's his name? Andy has in the house.
Are they the cult then? So that's the cult.
Yeah, there's a few.
I guess, yeah. The Thorn cult in Myers, yeah. They took the Thorn cult out of the Halloween 666 that I read with Al the other day. They took the cult element out of that completely. That's a bad script, actually, but that was the one that Tarantino was supposed to be directing. It's really interesting. Yeah. And he took one look at the script and was like, nah.
I don't think
no
so.
thanks. Yeah. Yeah. So Cal's saying, Freddy's a close second slasher franchise-wise. I think he is the most creative. And if I'm being unbiased, he has the best one out of all of the icons.
The scariest, to be honest, because like I said, how can you escape, going to sleep, dreaming?
Yeah.
That's pretty
it taps into your base fears, doesn't it? Yeah. Michael's saying Serial Mom. That's a good call. Yeah, Serial Mom's a really well realized John Waters film. I'm not sure what's the Pussy Willows reference. I'm not sure of that one. You've gone over my head. There's a cult, but it's more of a term for the movie, just like the Curse was more of a term. Yeah. Don't mind Halloween 6. It's a big improvement on 5. Yeah, the actual Halloween 6 that was made, we could criticize loads about it, but if you look at some of those early scripts, we're lucky in a lot of ways. Oh, from Serial Mom, of course. I've not seen it for so long, but yeah, I just remember it being awesome. You're better at me at remembering things, Laurie. Yeah, so this is probably a good way to finish the stream. So Jeff was saying his favorite, Michael Myers, will always be his favorite slashers, but all these guys are great. Chucky, Jason, Freddy, love them all, really.
Michael Myers is really, really scary. Like if I'm at a place by myself and there's a window and I can look outside, the one person I think is standing there is Michael Myers. So very much on the top there.
Yeah, I'm probably a Jason guy in terms of franchises, and because I think I love the part 4. It's just one of my favorites.
Part 4 is my favorite. I am a Jason girl as well. My logo that I had custom made is with the Jason thing, in my profile picture as well is with the Jason mask, because I'm a Jason girl. Yeah, but I'm not afraid of Jason. I love Jason.
Well, I think like going back and rewatching them recently, watching part 2 of Friday the 13th, I was like, because of obviously she's your final girl is like whose name completely escapes me, which is crazy because I've just done a video on her. She's like a psychologist. She understands the psychology of it, so she explains more about him. So without that that sort of backstory and explanation that she does, and that kind of psychology that she tries on him, it sets up the rest of the films. And I didn't realize that at the time. I was never a big fan of the second one, but actually I think it's better than I remember it being.
I love all of them. Oh my God.
They're all
those are my comfort movies.
Me too. If you want fun, I watch Jason X. Like I find it funny. It's a lot of fun.
Jason is always the best, and the kills are like really good.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. That would be cool. I think just watching them, it cheers you up. Like, and it's strange, isn't it, to have a comfort thing that is like a violent movie? But I think a lot of it. That was it. Ginny was the name. Ginny Field. I was trying to remember the name of it. Who I think is a really underrated character. So we've got we're going into a Jason debate now as well. We got Michael Myers in Jason 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. I can watch on repeat. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I can watch any Jason movie on any Friday the 13th. You put it on, I can watch it.
Yeah. No love. So we're having a lot of debate now about the film.
You started a whole new stream now.
Part 7 and Jason. Yeah, underrated themes. Pretty much all of them. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Everyone's having a bit of a debate about them as well. That's really funny. But less said about. See, I can never really get into Jason Goes to Hell that much. That's probably the one I rewatch the least. But Jason X, I will watch that any day of the week. But you know me, I love my terrible movies. In fact, guys, if you're after a terrible movie, I've just put Demon Cop on my channel, and Demon Cop is a hell of a funny film.
I have a headache.
Splitting.
Headache. There you go.
So May, before we go, is there anything that you want to kind of direct people towards on your channel? Because obviously I've put links to everything that you're doing in the description
I am
as
gonna
well?
try to put up more content. It's just really hard. I know that people sometimes are like, but she doesn't put content. It's just that I have 2 little kids. It's so difficult. Even though you see me in everybody's chat, I am there, but I am doing stuff. I am busy. I have little kids, and I gotta make sure that they're in bed before I can.
Well, you don't want it to feel like a job, where you have to do so. Like if you feel I've got to get this video done.
Yeah, I know, but I am gonna try to put on more content and get more comfortable doing these things. And thank you, Matt, so much for inviting me. This was a lot of fun.
No, thanks for doing it.
I love Chucky, so this was awesome.
No, thanks for doing it. I really appreciate it. It's just been awesome. Like from day one, you have been the most supportive, kind, and just loving person.
I appreciate the support back.
Oh no, it's okay, and just so much fun. And like when I was just felt like I was just talking to myself online, you made me feel like there was somebody who actually was listening and giving me interesting things to talk about. So, guys, I thank you everyone in the chat tonight. It's been such a busy show because Mayan you're a big attraction. People want to come and talk to you about Child's Play, and I've learned so much. Now I am going to go back and watch from 2 onwards because I watched 1 recently, so I don't need to watch that again. So is there anything else that you want to say, or any I don't know, I never know how to finish these things.
No, I mean, let's keep it positive, let's keep supporting each other, and that's it. And rest in peace, Dave. You are very missed. And that's it. Much love to everyone.
I can't. I'll get. So I'll just. Just to say lots of love to everyone who's watched. It's been a really cool evening. This is what it was all about, really. I've just all along wanted to get May on the channel for ages and ages and ages, and this will be first of many, I'm sure. So, guys, please check out everyone who's in the chat, their channels, and subscribe to them. It makes them feel really cool when they see your name pop up as a subscriber, or they see you comment on their channel. And I'm not just saying that because they're nice people, but the channels are all really, really cool. For example, I was on Cal's channel watching his Boy Meets World video the other day. I'm always finding figures on Larry's. I'm always learning about certainly genres and actors that maybe I haven't gone on a deep dive about on Jeff's. But there's so many people who pop up and just educate us, like whether that's Michael Myers or Mr. Dan and horror and his constant creating on his channel. That's just so much good stuff on there. I'm trying to go back through everyone, but there's been so many people commenting. I said Mr. Dan, I mentioned Mr. Dan. Casey, Casey's just like so much into Web Kaiju. We had Echo Cero at the beginning with us. We had Al Lacard, who literally is the first channel I subscribed to on YouTube. Wild Guys, Hatchet Boys, so many. Live Style Rewind, Texas, Larry, obviously. Who is just an incredible dude. And
Larry is the sweetest.
Really, really awesome.
I love Larry.
So everybody loves Larry. I've seen that sitcom.
Everybody loves Larry. There you go. And everybody hates who?
I don't know, man. No one. So, guys, have a great evening, or morning, or afternoon, or wherever you are. But it's been really appreciated your time, Chucky. Guys, in the comments, which Chucky films should I miss out, or should I watch them all? You decide. I'll let Mayan decide. I'll let Chucky say goodbye then.
Chucky's gonna say he says to watch the second one right now.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. Good night, everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.